morning. We are in Ouray, Colorado.
Ouray.
You're being cinematic. Do it again. Wow, that was so cinematic. Here, let me get a close up. Right here. Wow. We're out here in Ouray, which I found out yesterday is the Switzerland of America. Bree's not letting me live it down that she's the one who told me that. I can barely put on shoes right now because I've got blisters all over my feet from the race. But I think it snowed like 9 inches last night, so we're gonna go out and explore, see some ice climbers, see some canyons and waterfalls, and who knows, get into some fun stuff. So I just flew the drone. We got 9 inches of snow last night, and it's still snowing now. It's probably gonna snow the whole time we're here. So super moody shots, super whiteout shots. It's pretty cool how moody they were. I think we're gonna head out soon. Check out the Euray Ice Park, which is, I think I've heard, one of the best ice climbing places in the United States. And then maybe check out Box Canyon Falls afterwards.
Snow day ready.
Have you guys ever seen Action Bronson wear one of these when he boogie boards? I told Bree she has a striking resemblance to Action Bronson in this. Check it out, it goes all the way around.
Hold on, look at it without the hat on.
Oh, yo, you literally look like Action Bronson. Oh my god.
I think these are for dudes, but ask me if I care, because it'll keep my head warm.
It is still snowing, and this is by far the most winter conditions we've had the van in. So thankfully we don't have to drive too far to get to the ice park. It's just on the it's on the south side of town. We're on the north side of town. So it's like a mile and a half away. So it should be good.
The van just sucks in the snow and we just spun out.
We tried parking over there, we couldn't do it. So here we are, hopefully we're not stuck leaving here.
The road's also closed up there, so.
So if you see the top of this area for ice climbing, it looks like there's a trail right there. So we're gonna go and try to hop over there. This is insane. How insane is this?
So cool. This is insane. Look at this. Wow, these people are savages. Are you gonna do this?
Ice climb?
Yeah.
I'd like to.
You would? On these?
Kyle, where you at? So I could be wrong, but I think this is how they probably blow all the ice when it's cold enough to make this. But it definitely, lots of ice climbers. Yesterday there was a ton too. I think this is the spot.
So we're at this viewpoint down here, and I want to take a photo of Kevin up over there on that bridge. From down here. Wave. 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 Wave.
Bree, how much is it snowing right now?
A ton. We're in like a blizzard, kind of.
We have no idea what we're doing here. It definitely doesn't feel like we belong, and the van definitely doesn't belong. Sadly, we're not going to be ice climbing on this trip. Our buddy Kyle was supposed to come and he was going to show us the ropes and stuff. He's super experienced, but he was unable to make it for some work reasons last minute. But Bree found the kiddie wall, which is totally where we would be climbing. And then in this canyon, we don't know how the grading system is, but this looks super advanced and crazy.
Like literally the kiddie wall looks like completely. Like, we need to be on like a little like 4-foot tall wall.
Yeah, we both said that if we did it, we would both ice climb a hill, but I don't know about any of these ice waterfalls. So if you look closely, you can see a little cable going across and right there. That cable is a new Via Ferrata in Ouray. There's one in Telluride that Bree and I have been wanting to do for a while, but haven't made it happen yet. But now I'm definitely gonna have to come here in the summer as well and do this Via Ferrata.
Definitely.
We love Via Ferratas. Heading back to the car. We're gonna go grab lunch. We just came out to scope kind of the canyon where the Ouray Ice Park is. It is absolutely insane. Bree and I both got some pretty epic photos and videos. So stop in town, grab a bite, and potentially inquire about going ice climbing. Just a bummer, because I think it's gonna be super expensive. We've been spending a lot of money lately, but it looks so worth it, and how can we not when we're here? We're gonna scope town, grab some food and some stuff, and try to inquire about ice climbing guides.
How are the roads?
Horrible. We drove in second gear at like 8 miles an hour with the flashers on. Thankfully, our distance from the hotel to ice climbing and pretty much everywhere we're going is like less than 2 miles. But yeah, the van is not made for this. We don't have chains. Back at the hotel, there's not an area to put our wet snowshoes, so we get to bring in snow all up in the room. How do you feel about that?
And it's like one of those little hotels where like outside is right there, so.
Well, we got our groceries, and most importantly, got our donuts. So we're just gonna rest for a little bit. It's snowing pretty hard anyways, kind of just map out the next few days here in Ouray. I got Dunford Baker's donuts. And we have a predicament. Since they have this plastic wrap, there's no way to rewrap the donuts. So we're gonna just have to eat them all. Otherwise they're gonna dry out. So we have to eat them all today. How cozy are you?
I'm cozy and I have my heating pad because it's so cold in the room.
If you were wondering what these shoulder pads are, that's a heating pad.
The heating pad, and I'm cozy.
I'm heading out to go pick up our snowshoes from, which one did we get it from?
I don't know.
Euray Mountain Sports is where we rented our snowshoes. It was $16 each for the day, and they're letting us return it tomorrow morning before they rent them again. So we kind of have like an overnight for 16 bucks each. So, got our snowshoes. We're gonna go do the Uncompadre river walk, which is just like a nice like 2-mile loop down the river that goes through Ouray. I'm gonna go through here, and the river's back there. Bree forgot her camera, so even though I'm strapped into my 4 feet long snowshoes, the nice boyfriend I am, I'm gonna go get them for her.
I wasn't going to bring it purposely because I didn't really want to have to hold it, but the more I thought about it, the more I wanted it.
So the lady that works at our hotel told us how to get to the Riverwalk, and it's essentially only like 200 feet that way, but we have to go through all of this feet and feet of untouched powder on the other side of these trees. So this should be an interesting little walkover. How do your first steps in your life in snowshoes feel?
Good.
Alright, just ran back to the hotel. Got my snowshoes off real quick, gonna throw the drone up, breeze on the Riverwalk still. Hopefully get some cool shots. So we just had a quick turnaround from the snowshoe. We had like 20 minutes until sunset, and we saw the blue sky was coming out, so we just ran up to the parking for the ice park. It has a nice little overlook of town and the mountains surrounding it, so just doing some time lapses.
So today was an epic first day in Ouray. We woke up, had coffee, got ready for the day, and then we came up here to the Ouray ice park and saw some epic climbers like with their ice picks into the ice. It was sweet. And then we went back to the town and went to the market and got snacks, some food, recouped at the room, and then rented snowshoes. I did my first snowshoeing experience. It was sweet, and now we're shooting sunset.
Epic first day. We are day 2 in Ouray. I'm gonna go start the car. We're gonna go to, is it Cascade Falls? Mm-hmm. Going to Cascade Falls early. It's like 7:30 right now. We have to return the snowshoes by 9. Should be a nice and easy hike. I think it's just like a quarter-mile round trip, but it looks pretty cool. Wow, so much more powder and blue skies. It's gonna be an insane day. Oops. What's the change of plans?
We're not going to the waterfall. We're just gonna like shoot the mountains and stuff because they're out finally.
We're gonna hit the waterfall just later, but it looks too sick right now to not go to the mountains. So right now I'm time lapsing. Bree and I did not make it far before stopping for some photos. It is insane though. We're just completely surrounded by mountains and 360 degrees. Super, super cool. I had been to Ouray before, but it was years ago and it was super brief, so to be honest, I don't really remember it. Bree's been a few times, I think, but this place is insane. Bree, what are we off to now?
Cascade Falls, and the road going up to it's like this, even though it's like a paved street in town. So we're gonna park down here. So we don't go sliding down on the way out.
It's a very regular thing for cars to get stuck here. The person at the hotel was telling us it's just a normal thing and they're used to helping people. So it's gonna go from like a quarter-mile hike to like a mile hike, but it looks pretty sweet. All the way up there is where the trailhead normally is. So we just have to add this nice little hill to it.
We're in this like plowed lot, but like on either side of us, there's just 4 feet of snow, so we don't know where the trail is.
I think the waterfall's like in that little crack in the rock, but yeah.
Oh, and we were like, nah, we can return the snowshoes, so no snowshoes.
Oh. So the Cascade Falls Trail, which I actually think I see it right now, intersects with the Ouray Perimeter Trail, which is essentially a trail that just like goes right around the town, which is pretty cool. Lots of snow on it, no foot tracks or anything, but here it is. You can see here's Ouray and here's the Perimeter Trail, kind of going from this bridge over here, and then Cascade Falls is right there. There she is. So, got the camera on the tripod. It's nice and bright. We can't see anything.
I'm blinded.
But Cascade Falls was sick. Been time-lapsing around like crazy past that. And now we're going to...
There's a car.
Now we're going to Vinegar Hill, which is apparently a fun little sledding spot. So it should be cool. Nobody's at Vinegar Hill. So, guess we're not sledding. So, no Vinegar Hill today. We could barely find it. But we just went into the fudge shop and it was sunny and you could see all the mountains when we went in. And now it's snowing again. You can't see any mountains. That's Colorado for you. Are you getting bangers?
I am.
What are you doing over there?
Droning.
She does it all, guys.
We're stuck. This van.
Woo! Well, the van just got stuck for the first time. Pretty surprised that that's the first time that's happened. It's actually pretty sunny and slushy, so it doesn't even make sense that it just happened. But we got all out, the carpet, whatever, where you put your feet on in the driver and passenger seat, which is put under the tires, worked like a charm, and now walking up to Box Canyon Falls. So I guess I'm at Box Canyon Falls. It looks like down this fence over here is the lower Box Canyon Falls, and those stairs right there, 200 feet up to the upper Box Canyon Falls. I think it's the same waterfall. I think it's just a matter of different vantage points. So I'm gonna go to lower first. Almost just ate it, but heading down to lower falls first. I'm at the bottom of the lower falls, all the way down those stairs. The whole place to myself is pretty epic, but it looks like when the stairs end, there's a big opening, so you can kind of go out near the water. So pretty cool spot. Sick. It's kind of hard to shoot and get some cool landscape photos because it's so big and you're kind of just immersed in it, and the light is really bright or really dark, but very, very cool and unique spot. Colorado kind of just keeps blowing us away, which is just so cool. Such a cool state. Made it to Upper Box Canyon Falls. I guess this bridge kind of marks the end. Both lower and upper are like half-mile round trip or nothing. All trails I think is inaccurate because it says there's like 20 feet of elevation. But both ways there's like 200 or 300, so steep but short. Very, very beautiful morning views though, for sure. For different reasons, both lower and upper are incredible, so highly recommend both, honestly. On the other side of the bridge, you can see it. It's a little cave, so don't see why I shouldn't go and see what's inside. On the other side of the cave is an extremely steep trail. There's no shot I'm doing this. It actually, to be honest, kind of looks like the Via Ferrata. It totally does because of the cables, which is crazy. Definitely would not want to do that in the winter. I'll turn around so you guys can see. All the way down. All right, so we are back in our hotel room from Box Canyon Falls.
Hello.
Which one would you pick if you had to pick upper or lower?
What?
Box Canyon.
Upper was super epic.
Yeah. I think they're both sick. Lower was like cool slot canyons and stuff, and you're like right by the water, and upper was just insane views of the canyon and the mountains, but both are super cool if you're up for the elevation. But right now we are getting ready for the hot springs. It's our 4th day here or something like that, and it's finally time for our hot springs, so relaxing end to our trip. So I won't take you long. So just a note for these hot springs, these are the ones that are in downtown Ouray, right next to our hotel. There's no provided towels, I think because of COVID, no showers.
I think there might be 2 showers.
Okay, there might be 2 showers. There's no food in the pools and no alcohol.
I'm pumped. I've been wanting to soak in hot springs for like a while now. Like I'm talking probably a year, so.
Yeah, and you're gonna stay super hydrated.
Yeah. There's ice on the bottom of this.
Very cool. Hey, Cheese.
Hi.
How dope is this?
It's so nice.
Look at these mountains behind you. Are you kidding me?
So we are at Euray Hot Springs. I'm not 100% sure how many there are on a normal non-COVID day, but today there are 2 pools open. The adult pool, the hot pool or whatever. No, it's called the Overlook Pool, and the kid pool. We're in the kid pool. So we're working our way up to the hotness, and all I know is this is heavenly. We're in the Overlook Pool, the 104-degree pool.
Are you two cooking?
Yeah, I get itchy when the water's too hot, so I like the kid pool more.
Hopping back in. Not our
Not
drone.
ours.
Although through this video you've probably seen my drone footage. If you see a whiteout and then just a big green and blue splotch, it's the hot springs. But yeah, not our drone. Anyways, this is probably a good point. Sorry, the camera's real fogged up from the water and steam. But this is probably a good point to end this vlog. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching us explore some winter adventures in Ouray for a week.
Bye guys.
If you're still watching, thank you. We'll see you guys in a future video.
Peace.